I thought the defense was great. The double play that Asuaje and Coleman turned to get Billy Hamilton, which is probably the hardest one in the game you're ever going to have to get. Now, he took more hits away from us than we did from him today, but still that double play was huge. It's good to see Luis Perdomo battle out of some tough situations. Only runs that scored on him were inherited runners. So I was pleased with him because he pitched himself into trouble a couple times, pitched himself out of it. So I think we're excited to see him kind of take those steps forward today, and overall it was a good effort from him.
Is that an important next step for him in terms of being able to go deeper and work out of some of those big innings?
Yeah, I think so. I think early on, it didn't look like he had like his normal stuff, normal command. That happens with sinker ballers. Sometimes it takes them a few innings before they settle in, and if you don't get him in the first couple, they become a lot harder to get to. And felt like as the game wore on, he threw the ball better and better and better until that last inning. I think Peraza and Winker were both tough at-bats for him all day long. Peraza battled him, fouled off pitches, made him work. But overall, I think like the whole effort, like getting into trouble, not changing the demeanor, not yielding at all, attacking the strike zone, like those things we need to see from him, and he did it today, and we want to see him keep doing it.
You're not going to see too many times where Billy Hamilton grounds into a double play and gets thrown out trying to steal a base in the same time. Solid defense all around for you guys.
Yeah, I think it was great. That was a great throw by Austin Hedges. I'm on the clock. I had him at 1-8, and it's right there on the money. Plays he made in the outfield today, though, those were I feel bad for Carlos Asuaje. He could easily had a triple, a double, and he was hitting the ball all over the yard and couldn't get anything, picking on the wrong guy.
Nice to see Solarte kind of back to his old self.
Yeah, it's a matter of time, really, for him. He can hit. He's always hit. So good to see him drive the ball to the yard. The line drive up the middle that we didn't score on. We held Perella up at third base. It was a nice swing, nice at-bat, too. And I think Jose Perella, man, story of the game, too. It's just hit after hit after hit, good at-bat after good at-bat. So he was great. Dusty Coleman's defense, offense was great. Thought it was like, for us, all around a very good game.
Perdomo's propensity for the ground ball, that plays really well in this park.
It does. It plays well. I think, too, as opposed to like West Coast parks in general, you go to Arizona, you go to our park, you go to L.A., the grass is a lot quicker. You get out here in the Midwest, it slows ground balls down a lot more, which plays even better for the type of pitcher he is. Obviously, the parks give up a lot of home runs here, but just getting the ball on the ground, the thicker grass, I think it slows things down, makes our guys have better range, and they end up making good plays.
Do you think the double play ball to get out of the bases loaded jam helped settle Perdomo down a little bit?
Yeah, it was a huge at-bat because you're looking at it, you got Romano coming up and you punch him out with sliders, which is like what's expected of you in that situation. But you're looking at a guy that is incredibly difficult to double up, especially in a bases-loaded situation, and there's not a lot of balls that are going to be double play balls against them. So I think more than anything, if you get the ground ball, you're fine if it's just one run. And he got both of them. That was a great turn from Dusty.
Well, yeah, the hands and the footwork, hands from the spot, the footwork. What did you think?
Yeah, it was great. It's a tough pivot when you got to like square your body up to a guy going up the middle, and then you got to turn around and make sure you kick the base because you don't get the neighborhood rule anymore. So he did a great job of that, especially a young guy that's up. It's not young age-wise, but experience at the major league level. Most of his time at the minor league level, you can get away with a neighborhood play. Here, you got to be sure you touch the base. He did it well.
Andy, from your experience playing middle infield, had Coleman and Asuaje not had some time together down in AAA to sort of know their timing, is that a play that they still could have pulled off, do you think?
It's possible. It helps playing together. They developed some rhythm down there. They were together probably more than any tandem in AAA. But they've played really well here. Carlos Asuaje, I just love the fact his demeanor doesn't change. He gets robbed at the wall. He gets robbed in the gap, and he's not going to change. It's going to be the same guy in the box every day. He doesn't back down. He expects to get hits. He had good at-bats all day, and I think some of those days you look up and you go 0 for 4. Guys that aren't as strong mentally, it buckles them, but there was no buckle in him today.